Why should 50,000 passengers suffer? Are you trying to show your importance, your clout? Okay, Sohail has also got a question. Yeah, go on.
Mr. Rao, you are no trade union.
Yes.
You are a bunch of hoodlums who are holding a nation to ransom.
Right.
At least this is what you're being perceived as. My request to you would be, you would get more empathy from this country if you behaved responsibly, if you showed your mature behavior, and you didn't inconvenience passengers.
Because while
you know, one thing Bernard Shaw said, when whales fight, shrimps are eaten. Today you're fighting with Arvind Jadhav. 13,000 passengers are suffering.
Absolutely.
That is abysmal. That is reprehensible.
Absolutely.
It is a damn shame that you can come on television and actually say this. I'm telling you, Mr. Rao, we all respect the union movement. We respect the rights of workers. But please don't exercise your rights while sacrificing the convenience of poor people.
I have a simple question. Why a flash strike, Mr. Rao? Why did you have to have a flash strike? Give a notice, let the management respond. What is a flash strike?
Why was this gag order issued?
No, but why a flash strike?
But why blame us?
No, but
why was this?
Why a flash strike?
Why was this gag? Flash strike is because the issue was such that the gag order. It is
Mr. Vivek Rao.
My rights.
Mr. Rao, what is more important?
I have some rights.
No, 1 minute, 1 minute. Okay, Arvind Jadhav will respond to you right now because I want this issue settled. There is a great fear among people. This will happen again. Yes, Mr. Jadhav, go on.
No. Precisely. Please listen. Please understand the first thing, that in a disaster, when investigations are being made, there will be conjectures and all that, and any statement from the airline or its employees and all that could harm or damage the prospects of getting compensation and justice for the victims' relatives or the survivors. And therefore, it's necessary that we should not become victims to conjectures, speculations and gossips or rumors and all that. We should wait for this particular thing. Listen.
No,
and it is in this context I had made a public appeal. I had made a public appeal to everybody, including the media. And in fact, I should thank you, Arnab, that you have been very responsible for saying that, okay, all right, we'll be off and we'll wait for the investigation agencies to come out with the report.
True.
Now, what do you expect me to tell? How do I tell the people and all that? And this is an order which was already cleared by the court.
No,
they had already said that this is not this one.
True.
How can you start going around doing these things and all that? Here is an organization.
No, I'm saying here tonight, Mr. Jadhav, I'm simply on the point here. People of this country have only one question to ask.
Very sorry.
No, 1 minute. Mr. Rao, why did you have a flash strike? Jitendra Bhargav has a question here for you. Go ahead, Mr. Bhargav. You've been with Air India till a few months back. Go on.
Mr. Rao, there are 200 public sector undertakings in the country. Name one public sector company where the union leaders of that company come out and run down the company so brazenly and unwarrantedly. And when you had an accident of this kind, safety is an element, and you are basically striking at the safety with your facts not fully correct. DGCA is the regulatory agency in the country. Let DGCA take a call. Where India has violated the... You are no regulatory authority. You are an employee. Your loyalty should be to the company.
I have no dispute on all these issues. I have no dispute on all these issues. But the issue was that there was no requirement.
Mr. Rao, from your face, you seem to be a decent, intelligent man. Why do you go on strike when the nation is most vulnerable? When people have experienced... One minute, let me finish. Where people have experienced a tragedy like Mangalore, where the nation admired the work that your airline did in terms of helping people, you have ruined your own brand overnight by being an irresponsible trade union leader.
And if you had
You need to, if I were you, I would stand up and like a man apologize to the country. Arvind Jadhav has done remarkably by apologizing for the inconvenience. But that apology should come from you. But you know what? You will go to your left leaders, who in any case are disruptive human beings.
I don't want to make it political. My question here is simple. I don't understand what a flash strike is about. A flash strike happens when you want to hit where it will hurt the most.
Well, Mr. Bhargav.
Mr. Bhargav is speaking. Mr.
You already made up.
Mr. Bhargav.
Mr. Bhargav is making a statement. I will go to my left leaders.
Mr. Rao,
the issue is that
Mr. Rao, let's not get, as Mr. Arnab Goswami says, let's not deviate from the basic issue. The issue that we are talking about is that passengers have been inconvenienced. This is peak time when the loads are very heavy.
Is it?
And Air India has to generate revenue to pay the salaries to all of you. And you hit the airline at the very thing that the people shouldn't be traveling. Whose cause are you serving? Are you serving the cause of the airline, or are you serving somebody else's cause?
True.
Now the tragedy is Union leaders have to be responsible, and you have not displayed responsibility.
Was it not the responsibility of the management also to call the union? The minute they have gone on a strike, okay, whether strike is legal, illegal, this question is apart. But was it not the responsibility of the management also to call the union immediately?
Mr. Rao.
And try to resolve the issues.
Mr. Rao, but simply it's not about legal, illegal. The question, Mr. Rao, is it ethical? No, is it ethical? Is it ethical to go on a flash strike? Will you apologize to the people? No, 1 minute. When you have a strike and people know they can make plans.
We have done that.
No, they can make plans. When you have a flash strike, you hold country to ransom. People don't attend funerals, weddings.
I have already made a statement. I have already made a statement before the media. Yes. The passengers are our bread and butter. Yes, we have inconvenienced them, whatever be the reasons. But the fact of the matter is that, was the management not responsible for this?
Would you apologize for the timing? Would you apologize for the timing after the Mangalore crash? After the Mangalore crash, you go on a flash strike?
That is what I'm saying. When our employees also were involved in the activities of taking.
Will you apologize to the families of the 160 plus people who died? That immediately
Absolutely,
after.
where is the question? Absolutely, I have my apologies to all the passengers,
you were timing,
including the passengers.
You timed your strike after the crash, Mr. Rao. Please don't deny. You timed your crash after the strike. It's quite evident here. That's the problem here. No, George Abraham.
It was not intended.
It may not have been intended, but that is exactly what happened. George Abraham, this flash strike.
That was not the intention.
No, strikes are strikes. People have a right to strike. Unions have a right to call strike. Would you at least admit they got the timing very badly wrong this time?